We've seen all this. Been there, done that. You know? Got the t-shirt. You have to hold your principles, even for people you don't like. Guys, this is cute. Guys, isn't this just cute?
It's funny. It's not funny. It is ironic, but it's not funny.
Yeah, it's just cringe. The way he acted about it publicly was just cringe.
This is nuts. This is actually nuts.
She uses the :3 emoji. That might be a shocking revelation to some people. Hey, Lauren, can I send all of our logs of our very in-depth emotional breakup to someone with an anime profile picture that I met on Discord? How does that conversation go? So, today, someone leaked a bunch of stuff to, I think, Sunday. They sent it to me. There was stuff posted in my Discord. I woke up and just saw there was a bunch of stuff going around. Now, obviously, I have access to a huge, you know, amount more than what's public. I'm not gonna show it because I hate being the one to break things. Okay, obviously, I did it. There are a couple times where I've leaked full DMs, which were the Mama Max thing, which we went through and we picked through everything and censored it and made sure there was no doxing stuff. Was there another time? I don't even know if there was another time. I think that was the only time. I think the Mama Max thing is the only time that I've actually broken something. Obviously, I've had stuff sent to me before. I'm not going to be... It's not sweeping, it's just like... I've had stuff sent to me before. I just don't leak it because I'm not going to be the one. Don't be the story. Don't get involved with the story. That's how John Swan got f***ed. That's how plenty of people been f***ed. You just don't get involved. So other people can handle it. If someone wants to post something publicly, they can post it publicly and I'll cover it. I'll cover everything that's been made public by other people. But I don't know how this guy got these logs. I don't know how true any of the logs are. They could be edited for all I know. I don't have access to the account. I'm not going to be the one to publish that stuff. Now, if there is stuff that is published, I will go over it. But I'm not going to publish stuff because that's... It's like... It's not even journalistic integrity. It's just it's watching my own back. It's watching my own back. It's not doing stupid shit, walking into potentially stupid, horrific situations. For all I know, I'm being sent this because it's someone else has like some weird grudge or op they're trying to run. I've got no way of knowing. I'm completely in the dark. There's no way for me to verify anything, so I will not publish anything for the first time. However, there is stuff that's already out, and we will take a look. So, none of it's particularly crazy, guys. I gotta say, well, it's quite funny, some of it. But if you know who Destiny is, it's like, yeah. But some of it is degenerate, okay? It is pretty bad. So what are these screenshots? These are the ones that are already public, okay? This is just, I'm just gonna pull these up. Oh god, this is like a bad first one, okay. Okay, sorry, finally awake, lol. I've had fantasies lately related to babysitters, either MMF or FFM. It'd go something like, older babysitter starts messing around with younger person, then they teach them / get them really good at sex and start bringing over friends to mess around with them. So say it's a younger guy, girl finds out he's got a nice dick and starts teaching him how to eat out and everything, and then starts bringing over her girlfriends to fuck him on. It just feels like I'm like queasy almost. It's like, oh god, dude, that's a bit much in it. So again, Sunday's already been over all this stuff. This is all out there. I'm not, I'm literally trying my hardest to keep as clean as possible here, because I hate being handed stuff to leak. It's like, it's such a it just puts shit just on your shoulders. It's like such a fucking burden to have this shit. Because obviously people want to see it, people know it's around, but it's like, I'm not gonna fucking pick through it. I saw like there were names in there, and it's like, dude, I don't know how bad any of this stuff is, So okay, this one. How do you feel about age play stuff? Hey, I'm curious. Have you wore a plug on stream yet? No, I'm so fucking paranoid. I'm gonna end up swallowing it inside of me. Lol. Okay, that's not really relevant. That's not really. We'll see that in a minute. Alright. So that's all the little screenshots there. The rest of it, the bulk of it, is about the Lauren Southern stuff. So that's just all the, just like random, just like weird messages, I guess, that are just funny. Again, there's no reason, like, you know, it is obviously wrong to leak this stuff. Like, if this Rose person has sent this intentionally or given access to this intentionally, they're a piece of shit. If Solo has somehow maliciously gained access to that, that's obviously completely fucked. I don't know how this has come about. I just know that it's public now. I'm going to cover it. It's public. But it's obviously totally fucked to just out someone shit like this. You are obviously a bad person if you do that. You are obviously a bad person. It's just like not even. It's based for content. If you're totally these were posted just in my Discord by this guy called Solo. But obviously, yeah, it's based for content. It's funny. It's epic. It's funny that Destiny is worrying about swallowing butt plugs inside of himself. Obviously, that's hilarious. We can all have a little chuckle about that. You shouldn't leak the stuff. As a person, you shouldn't leak the stuff. I love covering public drama. I hate reeking. Someone has to be stimming over this. I don't even know about it. Thank you for $4.99. Okay, let's watch Sunday's coverage from here. I just don't want to leak anything additional. You were made for streaming these leaks? What? Not really. I don't cover stuff firsthand. I don't do like I don't get involved in stories. I don't do that. I ain't about that, okay? I'm not soliciting evidence. I'm not making documents. That ain't me, okay? That ain't me. I want to just sit here and laugh at things that are happening. I just want to sit here and laugh on the sidelines. I don't want to fucking get and like argue with people if they're wrong about something. I don't want to like be involved in like weird little gay ops and DMs. This is as public interest as Prince Andrew raping children. No, it's not. Prince Andrew doesn't get on TV every day and say that he rapes children. There would be no need to leak a bunch of shit about Prince Andrew if he was just telling everyone he rapes children. Destiny tells everyone, hey guys, I'm like a gay. I like cock. I like cock. I like weird butt stuff and weird roleplay and feet. Like, there's no public interest here. We know this stuff. Destiny says this stuff. All it is just like leaking some sexual interaction he had with some other adult online. Now you're tripping. The age play stuff is new. I guess, but I just assume this guy like fucking does everything. I just assume that at this point. Like, yeah, he a freak. This guy freaky as fuck. Where was that Freddie Woods image? Well, I need this. It's funny. This is me right now. Okay, this is me right now. Yes, Destiny wants Lauren Southern to rape him as a little boy in a diaper. What do you want me to say? This is literally me. This is literally me right now. For real though, what do you want me to say? Actually, what do you want me to say? I've known that he had an affair with Lauren Southern for nearly 2 years. That's been like, anyone not retarded has known that for like 2 years. We know this guy's got a bunch of weird fetishes. Women have leaked his sex before. We've spoken about his leaked sex before. Literally, we looked at the leaks of that girl on Twitter who was saying like, showing those leaks of him talking about fucking her feetsies and all this shit, right? We've seen all this. Been there, done that. You know? Got the t-shirt. I don't even, what are you even saying there, J. Keith? Kuihman is traumatized that his internet dad's a nonce happiness situation. You mean a movie called Is that a movie? I feel like you've spoken about that movie before. People spoke about that movie in Spicy Chat. Yo, thank you for the 5 gifted, Icy. Thank you, thank you. The greatest movie ever made. Yeah, you guys have spoken about this, haven't you? Yeah, I just... like, we know the guy is a felcher. We know he felchers. We know he eats cum. How is the DDLG... How is that doing anything for you? How does that even touch the sides? Like, we're past that point. We're past some fucking roleplay, okay? We're past that. We've been past that for a long time. Who's gonna bring this up to mock him? Oh, you do DDLG. Why would you say that? Why would you not just say you eat cum? And you like talk about eating cum on stream all the time? It's like cataloging a serial killer's fetishes. It's important for the historical context, okay? Destiny roleplays as a smart person that's wrong all the time. Okay, dude. Alright, well, with that in mind... Actually, one more thing we want to look at first. Before we watch the Sunday VOD and get all this Lauren Southern context. Fuck, I can't even pull it up, man, because fucking Reddit's down. Oh, no, I can. I've got it. So, Melina actually confirmed all the Lauren Southern stuff on stream just the other day. So let's have a look at that quickly.
Last year, he leaked a message of mine that I sent to someone that I thought was my friend.
So this was during the divorce. This was a message Melina sent to TC Brady, if you remember correctly. It was a message Melina sent to TC Brady saying something like, oh, the LS stuff, with what happened with the LS stuff, or some shit like that. And Destiny leaked that during the divorce. Obviously, he didn't realize it mentioned the Lauren Southern stuff or something. He leaked it like a fucking idiot, and then he tried to play defense for it.
And in that message, I mentioned Lauren. You know? I mentioned her because there was a lot of stuff going on, obviously. Like, this is something we already know. I don't really know why people are speculating. Like, I think people can just put the puzzle pieces together, like, really easily if they just look at, okay, these things happened. I even mentioned, and then people asked about it, and then he said that I got jealous because they streamed so much. That's not really what happened. I feel like it's pretty clear to who is not being honest here of what actually happened. There's so many things, and so many people that have said what happened.
This is from just like a day ago or 2 days, like about a day ago, because it's in response to the Brittany Simon video.
And if he wants to deny that, fine. But I feel like, you know, not everyone is perfect, and a lot of these people are pretty intense, you know? So maybe it's hard to trust, but you can also see patterns in...
I believe she has broken up with Memetics. I believe she's broken up with him. I believe.
So maybe it's hard to trust, but you can also see patterns in how people behave and stuff. She did not lie.
So that's about Brittany.
She did not lie. And I think it's really clear she didn't lie. That's what I'm saying, because she didn't lie. It's very, very clear.
Well, there we go. Okay, so now let's get into these. Let's get into the meat of the leaks here, Lauren Southern stuff. All right. Obviously, like I say, we're not getting into extra leaks. We're just viewing what's been shown already.
The HUD. In fact, you know what? We'll just center this and we'll lose the webcam too. Now this gets funny. This gets very funny. Okay. I don't like this question, but fair. I'm in a horrible position right now that I was looking forward to talking about in person together. I've obviously been going on dates since you suggested it, and the guy I've been seeing is really lovely. Really cares about Brock, it seems, and is treating me well. I definitely feel he deserves a real shot and not games from me. I also need to put it out into the world that what I want from a relationship, which is monogamy, as I've always told you. Just always wished you were into it. Tear. I don't know, because I'm still getting to know him, and I still love you. This is a DM to Destiny. But you're obviously not available. Blah, you get it. We probably shouldn't sleep in the same room for the sake of my own inner moral peace. But I couldn't cancel this trip on you because I miss you desperately. I haven't been talking as much because I've been busy.
So I get this, like, this is funny, I guess. People seem to be enjoying it. People seem to be interested. I guess maybe because you guys weren't so invested in the Destiny Lauren Southern story so early. I was very invested early on, and I put a lot of time into ranting about it like a retard. So I'm kind of over it now. Like, the appeal was kind of that people didn't really know, that a lot of people didn't really know, and that DGS would say it didn't happen. But now no one says it didn't happen, and now it feels kind of like it's just not the same, is it? It doesn't hit the same at all.
I also don't like talking to you when we're not.
I got my moment. I had my moment. Brittany Simon leaked it the other day. I glazed myself for fucking 30 minutes straight. I said how vindicated I was and how epic I am. And now it's like, we're done, no?
Being upfront and honest about everything on our minds. You know what? Fuck it. I want to be here for this. I want to be in the room. Okay.
Which means them being in love is a lot more than most people think it was. I mean, I guess so if they're like retarded, but that's what I thought it was for basically this whole time.
I haven't been talking as much because I've been busy also.
Okay, I have to delete this. Someone's posted the leaks myself. I'm moderating that. I haven't gone through all those leaks, okay? I haven't gone through all of them. So I'm not allowing the content to be posted totally unredacted. I don't know what's in there. I don't know where they've come from. I'm not taking part in that. I'm not being an intermediary for it, okay? I am staying safe, okay?
So I don't like talking to you or not being upfront and honest about everything on our minds, and I felt like this was an in-person conversation, not a text one. Anyways, don't hate me. I miss and love you. Isn't that nice? Smith Black, thank you for the $5. Destiny can be best described by this poem. Destiny written down in 1,000 texts. Destiny, all I want is sex, sex, sex theory. Oh, I mean, the saddest part about this is it seems like that wasn't the case this time.
Bro, you guys are like so dumb. Digger doesn't want to dig anymore. When have I ever done something like this? When have I ever received DMs between two people, neither of which I'm in contact with, that I don't know the origin of, that are totally private, that contain details of like their sex lives, and then release them? When have I ever done that? That's a fucking crazy thing to do. Stop saying I'm sweeping. Stop.
It's time. Not that it matters. Oh, it is very sad and pathetic. All of this is sad and pathetic. And let me tell you something, okay? Here's the deal. If these were not people...
Guys, please, stop.
Who were extremely toxic...
Please stop making my Discord like a place for you guys to coordinate this, okay? Cut this out, all right? I'm deleting all this. People are receiving moderation right now, okay? Serious moderative action is being taken. Very serious moderative action is being taken right now. I'm sweeping.
And arrogant in how they treat other people politically and publicly. Nobody would care. I mean, maybe people would laugh at them, but then they would be being cruel for doing so.
If you hate Kuihman now, then wait until he hops on JStock stream. I am more anti-Destiny on JStock stream because I'm in a pro-Destiny area. This is me on my own right now. I have to be fair. I have to be balanced. I have to be reasonable, okay? I have to be normal, all right? Guys.
This is a normal human thing to take place. What's not normal and human is when you have someone who you know is preying upon naive conservatives.
Hey, not normal. Scratch that
making them rationalize an approach to life, to women, to sexuality, to children, etc., that is deeply toxic and deeply destructive. And you hide
JK, that's getting
evidence
too.
that you directly have of them being hypocrites and grifters, of them not believing in what they preach because you have an emotional or a sexual entanglement with them. That's a betrayal. That is an outright betrayal. Destiny is doing Lauren Southern's dirty work by not exposing this himself, by hiding this. This is from July 26, 2022. We actually have a date on this one. Please tell me you're awake, Steven. I don't know what to call these. I hate humans. They're evil and they suck. Well, not all of them, Lauren, but I can understand why you would think that. And I need you to wake up so I can speak to the one who doesn't suck. Lav might have words for this. What happened? Well, you'll really like this news.
Something takes a shit way too seriously. Sorry, I've been getting distracted because my moderator is actually turning on me right now because JK can't keep his fucking shit together. He's transing me in the general chat. Guys, Guna trans edits of me are totally banned. That's just totally banned. If you make an edit of me and it seems like something that a homosexual would want to jerk off to, that's like banned imagery.
All I want is sex, sex, sex theory. Oh, I mean, the saddest part about this is it seems like that wasn't the case this time. Not that it matters. Oh, it is very sad and pathetic. All of this is sad and pathetic. And let me tell you something, okay? Here's the deal. If these were not people who were extremely toxic and arrogant in how they treat other people politically and publicly, nobody would care. I mean, maybe people would laugh at them, but then they would be being cruel for doing so. This is a normal human thing to take place. What's not normal...
Shouldn't leak this stuff, bro. Who cares what's saying it? Leakers problem. Yeah, obviously. Yes, I've said this. You should not leak this stuff. That is bad to do. Leaking this stuff is bad. Okay, there's no good justification in these DMs. There's no, like, crazy thing happening. Leaking it bad. Guys, you have to hold your principles, even for people you don't like. Guys. How many times have I said? I literally make this point all the time. You guys can't... You're totally on board when I say it for some fucking pedophile who's literally molested 60 kids. I'm like, wow, guys, you shouldn't kill this person because you should hold your principles even for people you hate and people that you see as below human. But then it's Destiny and you guys are like, no, anything's justified. No! It's like...
and human is when you have someone who you know is preying upon naive conservatives, making them rationalize an approach to life, to women, to sexuality, to children, etc., that is deeply toxic and deeply...
Kumo leaks double standard. Wrong, wrong, wrong. I was waiting for some fucking retard to say some shit like this. That was sent by Kumo to Chud, okay? By Kumo to Chud, and then sent to me, okay? So I knew that was one of the parties involved leaking that. I don't even know that one of the parties involved consented to leaking this. I don't even know that right now, so...
Be destructive, and you hide evidence that you directly have of them being hypocrites and grifters, of them not believing in what they preach, because you have an emotional or a sexual entanglement with them. That's a betrayal. That is an outright betrayal. Destiny is doing Lauren Southern's dirty work by not exposing this himself, by hiding this. This is from July 26, 2022. We actually have a date on this one. Please tell me you're awake, Steven. I don't know what to call these. I hate humans. They're evil and they suck. Well, not all of them, Lauren, but I can understand why you would think that. And I need you to wake up so I can speak to the one who doesn't suck.
So this is just... Isn't this just amazing? This is cute. This is cute. Guys, isn't this just cute?
Lav might have words for this. What happened? Well,
you guys wish Lauren Southern was sending you these little teary eyes. You guys wish.
You'll really like this news. What, are you okay? I just got dumped.
Oh, man. Dude, you know Destiny was jumping up and down, clicking his heels. You know, he was skipping through the hallway. You just know when you got this message.
What happened? I told him I dealt with a sexual assault situation, and he dumped me. Lauren Southern made her early career mocking feminists for critiquing what they call rape culture. Rape culture involves, among other things, an attitude of distrust and hostility, reflexively towards women who avow episodes of sexual assault, who avow being victims of sexual assault. That's a critical component of it.
So, okay, this is again, like, this is one of the things that I saw and I just didn't really want to leak. I told him I dealt with a sexual assault situation and he dumped me. Like, I don't really want to leak Lauren Southern talking about getting raped. I will say though, this has, those who know, law knowers, can probably start to interpret something about this. Because one of Lauren Southern's ex-cameramen, Cowan, I think his name is, or some shit, actually leaked a few years ago, well, posted a few years ago, a story claiming that Andrew Tate sexually assaulted Lauren while they were with him in Romania. So I don't know if that's anything to do with it. I always thought it was kind of weird that Destiny never spoke about that allegation when he was covering Tate. So that I always kind of interpreted that as meaning that, you know, probably Lauren had told him something. But I can never know. Again, there's no name here. We don't know. But it has been mentioned a couple times by people here and there. It has been public before. This was before he super blew up as well, as far as I'm aware. They visited him in Romania. And it would make sense too, because I believe Lauren Southern had that whole thing with Paul Joseph Watson too, right? Am I going crazy? Wasn't that a thing? And Paul Joseph Watson and Andrew Tate used to be friends as well in the UK. Imagine my shock. I think PJW didn't hit. I think that was the problem, was that PJW didn't hit, wasn't it? Wasn't he raging? He tore that shit up, dude. You guys are crazy.
Built her career mocking people who pointed this out, finding the dumbest teenagers she could on college campuses who didn't have a snappy reply. They were out there holding signs in solidarity with their friends or whatever.
Why leak all of this though? No idea. No idea why anyone involved leaked it. No idea what's going on. Just seeing the leaks, reacting to them. Uninvolved, unconcerned, chilling.
And
watching.
Declaring that people who had these positions were stupid. Here she is complaining to Steven in private.
No, Rolo wasn't vindicated. Rolo's a fucking idiot for believing like the troll messages from Brittany and Lauren. He totally fucked it up for the rest of us. For the rest of us who were following this story and wanted everyone to believe it.
Yeah. Yeah, my sexual assault situation, I was distrusted by, I'm presuming, my husband. It's sad. It's genuinely sad. I told him I dealt with a sexual assault situation and he dumped me. Ah, Jesus, what? That sounds horrible. Is it that simple, really? Why? Said he couldn't handle it. What does he have to handle? I don't understand. I don't either. I just didn't realize this would make me so worthless in some people's eyes. Blah. Sorry, emotionally dumping here now. After I've just put you through an emotional roller coaster. Fascinating. Really fascinating. You know what this deserves, though? Let's continue. I'm sorry, damn, that's super shitty. Jesus. Thanks, did you eventually make your flight? No, sleeping in the airport. Got another one booked for 6 a.m., so 3 hours from now. Geez, sorry, that sucks. Yeah, been a very fun day. It's funny? It's not funny. It is ironic, but it's not funny. It is ironic, but it's not funny. It is not funny that Lauren Southern was potentially victimized by someone. I don't know for certain if she was victimized by someone, if she's referring to herself or someone else. I'm going to assume, given that her husband couldn't handle it, that they're...
Okay, I don't believe Sunday's read these DMs properly. So I don't think it was her husband who broke up with her over this sexual assault situation. It was... Jesus. So, okay. I don't know what's in these leaks. I don't know what's on the shows. What happened was... but basically, Destiny told Lauren to talk to other people for a bit because she'd just left her relationship with her husband and wanted to be monogamous. And then she went and started speaking to someone else, and it got serious quickly. And that guy broke up with her over the sexual assault thing. Okay? It wasn't her husband that was being accused of doing that. Just to be clear, just clarifying that.
Therefore, it was her. There is an irony in that the grift that she was running, she became a direct victim of the thing her own victims were advocating. Again,
we also can't verify any of the veracity screenshots. I should stress that. I have not got access to the account. I don't know whether these are real. I can't know 100%, etc., etc. We can't absolutely know, you know?
Against.
But they do seem pretty consistent.
But it's not funny.
Allegedly.
It's not funny. Not to me. I'm not like Steven. I don't find it funny.
Was Lauren divorced by this point? I think at least separated, yeah. I don't think she was dating other people until she was separated. She had left to Canada for, like, with her kid, right?
When someone...
I think she's spoken about all this now. That her marriage got bad and she left her husband to live in Canada with her kid. Yeah.
Whose ideology I disagree with becomes a victim of some horrible crime. I don't laugh at fathers, for example, who throw themselves in front of their children and get shot by mass shooters just because they happen to be at a Trump rally. I don't find that funny. I don't find Lauren Southern getting sexually assaulted funny. None of this is funny. It is ironic, but it's not funny.
Getting divorced, it's not very trad. Well, she's given up the trad thing. Dude. I hate to fucking sit here. I don't want to defend Lauren Southern, because I really don't fucking like Lauren Southern, to be honest. Like, in terms of her fucking beliefs and shit. But, like, I think she is relatively honest about what she thinks. There was, like, Sunday goes over it just before he goes into this stuff. She has, like, a whole article about, or, like, was part of an article titled, like, the trad life ideology doesn't work in the real world, or some shit like that, it was titled. So she doesn't push, like, the whole super giga trad thing, really, anymore. And says that it's not an expectation you can meet.
This is from a previous date, so these are out of order, it seems, because this one's from July 26th. Now this is
she's honest on being a stupid bitch. Wow. Well, yeah, okay, yes. But someone was saying she wasn't honest.
10th. So I wonder, if I go through these, am I going to find that the order's been altered? No, it seems like they are in order of upload, so we'll just have to go through them, okay? We'll piece it together as we go. So I would have said otherwise, of course, shut up, lol, I don't know what this is referring to, we'll learn later, I suppose. Actually, thinking I would go out with a guy past midnight, going to a 10 a.m. drag race and getting home by 1 p.m., I only put myself in horrifically vulnerable positions with you, babe. This is so weird, I feel like I shouldn't tell you things like this, but then I also can't help but be honest with you. Also, I kind of want to just cancel because I don't really want to do anything that would make you even slightly uncertain about how much I care about you. Sorry, I'm going to spam you, feel free to block XOXOXO. Okay, that seems inhuman.
In your opinion, what are the odds that Steven has a secret daughter? Incredibly low. Incredibly low. Like literally, we're talking Yeah, that's not a likely possibility, I don't think. I think he is probably meticulous in making sure all those babies are killed, okay?
I'm going to choose to believe you and then murder you if you're lying. MHM.
Let me fill the IUD.
As long as you know I'm still 100% on the monogamy train, and I'm just passing the time until I get your ass chained to a Best Buy in Nebraska.
You'd say you went home with him, dude.
I can handle myself. But I like that you care. So mad I've lost out on, like, week of schizo chats.
Okay, stop asking fucking questions about who leaked them. Go back if you're missing context. Why come to chat fucking 40 minutes into a segment and start asking the most, like, square one, retard, like, question? Please, go back and fucking look. Obviously, I've already explained the context. Please.
So much hate. Yeah, I like that. Also, despite selfishly wanting you for Stronghold Crusader, I do hope you and Mel had a good day.
I am molding. I'm seething. I'm molding.
Now, apparently...
I'm crashing out.
It looks like Steven has redacted. It's telling messages sent are deleted. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You'll see here, Lauren says, I love you too, Knight. Destiny has begun redacting his...
Like, you're just not... Man. So, okay, are we theory crafting at all? Are we theory crafting at all? I feel like maybe... Because I feel like Destiny would be very reluctant to be monogamous. I feel like if he's suggesting she go see other people at some point, he probably is hoping that she'll come around on being open, I imagine.
Posts.
Because, like, this guy knows, like, he said so many times, like, I can't be monogamous, I will cheat. I've heard that guy say that shit so many times.
But Lauren didn't.
Thank you for the $20, Max. I almost said Max Striker, but it's like, it's just Max. You're not Max Striker. That's Mama Max. Thank you. What's the super sticker? It's a hippo character doing a peace sign. That it says victory behind him. Awesome.
Yeah, Destiny scrub shit. That is what we in the business, dear children, call a guilty conscience. Because here's the deal.
Who were the main characters of Destiny stream at the time? Like Mr. Girl and Lav? Mr. Girl, Lav, Brittany Simon, ABBA, Dan, Chud. Not Chud, really. Chud was never a main character on Destiny stream. He crossed over sometimes. Sorry for asking a lot of questions, but in your opinion, what are the bad stuff Destiny has done in this situation? I mean, like, personal relationship stuff, like lying to Melina, I guess. But I don't really care about that stuff as much as I care about, like, just the way he went after DK crazy hard for talking about this shit. Then, like, fucking, you know, the same shit's happening in Forethought, and he's basically like, no, fuck you. It's just, and... yeah, it's just cringe. The way he acted about it publicly was just cringe. He got very up in arms about people talking about it when he had already left a bunch of breadcrumbs.
Reminder, what this means is that Destiny had direct confirmation from Lauren due to their interactions that Lauren didn't believe in the trad wife, monogamous ideology, etc., etc. Like, not really. In the be faithful to your husband kind of thing that she was selling, that she was selling until very recently to her audience.
Yeah, exactly. He overreacted to people talking about it. That's why we care. That's why we care. Yes, yes.
This, by the way, is some person called Rose. Who cares? Some loser, truly. He had confirmation of this person's grift, and he protected her. He protected her. Insomniumar for the $5. Keep them away from Nebraska. It sucks. Here enough already. Theory. Thank you very much. I'll add those up later. But anyways, I love you too. Good night. You would love this event. They allow anyone to join for $60. So the stadium matches, they've got like moms in their Honda Civics. We don't care about that. This is also from July 10th. It was a solid day. Never seen drag racing before. They've got another contest in August. I'm 100% renting a car and entering. Gonna rent a Tesla and fuck everyone up. You should come. Oh, wait. Joking. August is next month. Next year, when you're working at Best Buy and we're married, we'll come back. We can start attending one of those prosperity gospel churches. We're sorted.
Okay, we're gonna speed this up.
Redacted. His messages are redacted. True. You should come on Simcast.
Most of it is just not that interesting.
Okay, wait, pause. Chrissy, did you read the chat, though? No, seeing a lot of Abomindos, no. Redacted. What the fuck is that? What is that?
Oh, yeah, so I guess this is like some little wood carving of a DGGL character that Lauren made for Destiny.
You got him. Sorry, it's kind of bad. Never carved anything before.
Very cute.
She sent him a carving of a... Oh, it's a tiny... It's him with a heart. Oh, isn't that cute? It's actually kind of impressive. It's actually pretty impressive. Well done. You got him. Sorry, it's kind of bad. Never carved anything before. It's perfect. I'm probably not going to be able to call today. Olivia made
Dude, think of the world we'd live in if Lauren and Destiny got married. It's the utopia meme.
Is coming to my house. I will call tomorrow.
They were so perfect together.
Keys, that's fine. Fuck Lauren. I feel so pushy right now. It's horrible. Sorry, I'm feeling like this. There's no shot after 30. I don't know what that means.
Matching tattoos.
You know, if this wasn't a psychopath liberal grifter who laughs at victims of mass shootings and advocates for the mass murder of Palestinians, this would be kind of sweet. If it wasn't that person covering over for a white nationalist who, in his own words,
thank you for the 999, Herbie Hancock. Thank you.
This would be kind of adorable, wouldn't it? It is cut off. I scrolled down. We're here late. Oh no, we got the whole thing. Never mind. We got the whole thing here. Fuck Lauren, I feel so pushy right now. It's horrible. I'm so sorry I'm acting / feeling like this. There's no shot after 30 days, right? I just don't want to end up back in this spot again mentally. Damn, I'm sorry I'm feeling this way so much. I've never moved through these kinds of feelings before. I feel depressed that I don't even...
Dude, this is so fucked.
It's horrible. I'm so sorry I'm acting / feeling like this. There's no shot after 30 days, right? I just don't want to end up back in this spot again mentally. Damn, I'm sorry I'm feeling this way so much. I've never moved through these kinds of feelings before.
Thank you, May, for the 5 gifted. Thank you.
But I don't even have a future date to see you in right now. I just want to lock you in a room with me.
Yeah, no, we all been there. We all been there.
This is so cringe. I'm sorry. I should be over this in like a day or two. There's an additional factor to all of this, by the way. Oh, he was married at the time, yeah. So was Lauren, incidentally. There's an additional factor to this, by the way, which Lauren Southern should consider.
I assume Sunday's back on the blacklist. I've got no idea. I've got no idea what's going on with this stuff. I'm just sitting back and enjoying, okay?
How do I have these screenshots?
Oh, I saw Destiny change all of his rules or some shit the other day. Is that worth watching? Was that funny, watching him do that, or not?
How do I have these screenshots? I'll tell you how I have these screenshots. Because Destiny shared these screenshots. With some random other chick he wanted to fuck in his Discord, probably. These people aren't very smart, are they? No, not really. Not so smart.
I think the craziest part is that the girl that Destiny was talking to about this Lauren stuff has an anime profile picture. Well, I fucking hope that Destiny was getting confirmation this was like a real person before he was sending all this shit to him. Because that's fucking... This is crazy stuff to show an anime profile picture. That's fucking wild.
Because Destiny didn't leak these to me. Lauren Southern didn't leak these to me. How did I get them? Yeah. I don't know after 30 days. Part of me wants to just tell you, yes, you have no shot. So you can just feel this and get through them.
There were nudes and sexting in the leaks that in the DMs that the leaker removed. Well, I mean, I guess at least they're doing that. At least they're removing nudes and sexting.
It's horrible to be in this position of waiting. I remember telling you a few times, please, Steven, just give me a yes or no. I can't live forever in this limbo. I just want to hurt for a moment or go all in. You asked me to wait. I didn't wait. I tried. I didn't wait long enough. I'm sorry. If you choose not to wait and to just hurt and move on, I will understand. That's what I did. If you choose to wait, maybe things will be different for me. I would be lying if I said everything were set in stone. I don't know, Steven. But it's okay that we're both feeling the way we are. It's okay for you to feel the need to reach out to me. Edited from something. I'm assuming it's a minor spelling error, judging by the lack of discretion in all of these. I feel like a lot of his personal issues would go away if he thought for a couple of seconds before he did anything. You need to understand.
Melina just talked about it on stream. What, like literally just talked about it on stream? Or you're referring to the fucking clip that I've already played from days ago? I don't even see it Melina's live. You're talking about the fucking clip from days ago, aren't you? Oh,
Destiny's really smart. Okay? He knows what he's doing. He's already...
That's a 24-hour. That's a 24-hour.
In the split second it takes for him to press enter. Why is Destiny drawn to women with a mental age of 16? Because he is a spiritual pedophile, that is why.
Jesus.
Pedophile of the soul.
Yeah, she's not live anywhere.
He's exclusively sexually attracted to people with the mentality of children. Okay, thanks. Following on from the previous one. I feel like I'm leaning on you so much right now. I've never done anything like this before. If you want to move on and move into friendship...
I mean, yeah, why didn't Sunday just call Destiny an actual pedophile? I mean, Destiny did that to him, so I thought it's just fair game at this point, no?
Move into friendship. Ergo, the current relationship is not friendship, which we know by now. That's totally fine. I'm okay. But if there's a chance you'll flip your mind, I'll wait until you figure your stuff out. Aw, he's gonna wait for her. You keep telling me it's not set in stone yet, so I'll believe what you're telling me.
Yeah, you're saying muted. No, I'm not. So that is absolutely... That's another one going. Easy.
It's not, but I feel like if it doesn't go the way you want, you'll think I was lying the whole time and hate me. ... I feel stupid for putting you in this position. It's really unfair to you. You can hate me. It's okay. I won't think you're lying. I'll believe what you're telling me. Otherwise, you could just as easily cut things off like that completely right now. True, I feel like we both made each other lose our minds. This could be a novel. Durcast, thanks for the $5. It feels really unfair for Lauren to call her ex bad for leaving her because he was worried he was ill-equipped to properly help her theory. You're allowed to complain in private about whatever. Okay.
Wait, yeah, what a retarded... Wait. That chat is saying that on the assumption that Lauren's husband divorced her because she said she got raped. Dude, But that would be kind of fucked to force someone. What's on these chat defending that? Okay, whatever. Okay.
True, I feel like we both made each other lose our minds. It's impossible for me to hate you. Aw. I just need to establish where you're at in my mind or where you'll be. Yeah, maybe. I just can't figure out if it was because of my poor communication or if you've just been on the fence because of public life-related stuff. I don't think that's relevant now. Oh, but it is. If anything comes up, I'll drop everything off you, though. But yeah, I know you need time to figure stuff out. It's okay. Heart react. I'll sort and organize my life in the next 2 weeks as well, so it's okay. Oh, Steven, you've got the most incredible mind I've ever met. I know you're going to be just fine no matter what happens. Oh, some days I love my work, okay? What are we doing? I don't even know, man. I don't know. I'm opening another. Yeah, it's early. But I can't. Lauren Southern says to Destiny, you've got the most incredible mind I've ever met. Dear God.
Okay, Counterpoints might deny it, but he leaked it initially.
Now, is this continuous with the previous one? Yeah, I will be, but I still... I didn't read that. You got the most incredible mind I've ever met. You're going to just find out what happens. Yeah, I will be, but I still want and need you. Destiny needs Lauren Southern. Black Diner for the $2 US. Thank you. It's fun seeing the left implode. Yes, well, this is not the left, but thank you for your money. Okay. Have fun on your ferry ride. Don't let me distract you from your socializing. I don't know if this is continuous with the previous one. I don't see a date on here. So I guess we'll just... If we see a connecting one, we'll figure that out. Oh man, RIP. It's a more complex conversation. I hate that I thought...
Yeah, so when Chud was reading the Mr. Girl report, there's a moment in the Mr. Girl report where it mentions Destiny having an affair that was outside of his open relationship. Outside of the bounds of his open relationship. And Chud just goes... He makes a face and he goes, it was Lauren Southern. And just says it point blank. And then, like, half an hour or an hour later, Connie Points 40k shows up in chat, and everyone's calling. There's a bunch of people just calling like Lauren a whore and shit like that, obviously. And Connor shows up in chat, and Connor's like, just to clarify, based on my friendship with Lauren, it was an emotional affair that wasn't physical, but went too far for either person's partner, which is just like total cap. They were fucking. They was fucking.
Thought you were asking something else, because this is all IRL talk stuff. Yeah, I understand. We can wait to chat about it in person if you want. Wait, what did you think I was asking? Or maybe we can just chat about it in person. Oof, but okay. I really do appreciate you telling me over text first. Helps me adjust expectations and all that, but alright, I'm falling back asleep. We'll see you in a couple of days. Okay, I'll see you soon. I have a lot of things to talk about with you. I didn't want you to get the wrong idea, but these are 100% IRL convos. I feel like I've made you feel bad, but that's not my intentions at all. I'm going to try to not stress about it, and hopefully you still show up in DC. Miss you.
Mr. Girl said it would be inappropriate for him to take a victory lap.
It's okay. I just have to keep track of everything so I can stay mentally healthy. He did not stay mentally healthy. But you're fine. It's okay. Don't ever put yourself in a bad spot or anything. Do we have a date on this one? Nope. Okay. But this continues with the previous one. Spot or anything up here. I'm a bit upset because I know I'm upsetting you, but I feel I've been put in an impossible situation with your desires and the goals in life, and coming to terms with that has been a big mental journey for me as well. I hope you know I've been serious about everything I've said to you about loving you. So what it looks like is that Destiny developed an unhealthy obsession with Lauren Southern while he was married. While she was married, she reciprocated, but Destiny still wanted to fuck women off Discord.
Here's the thing, right? This is sort of why, you know, this whole situation right now, other than just trusting an anime profile picture, that's obviously the first big mistake. This is why you don't get involved in, like, big brigading gay op wars, you know? Because all this shit has just been triggered by the Twitch stuff. Brittany would not have made her video about this if it weren't for all of this Twitch shit happening, all the Dan going after Twitch and all the Hassan stuff. And then that's obviously triggered this too. So it's like, this is why you don't get into massive fucking crusades against, like, other communities and shit. It's just like, what's the point? You're like brigading and fucking reporting to advertisers and all this shit. You just motivate a bunch of people to try and fuck with you back. It's just, yeah.
Alas, it's basically Shakespeare. Where Lauren says, I hope I've been serious about everything I've said to you about loving you. Destiny says, it's okay, I understand. We'll figure out more when I chat. I have to figure out where you're at on everything. Okay, don't let this ruin your day. We're going to have the best schizo chats in DC. Looking forward to them so much. Aha, we'll see. Stop. Okay, wait, let me just organize my brain for this. There are redacted messages we have to keep in mind. Destiny redacted messages from previous screenshots, so... It's possible there was more said here that we just can't see. Okay, wait, let me just organize my brain for this. Lol, I'm sorry, I'm only asking for you to be straightforward, but if it's too tough or something, I understand. Is your mind pretty set on everything in your mind? You're basically asking if you can argue me out of this, and I feel like I'm setting myself up for failure if I say yes. Like, obviously, I chose you. I wanted to be with you.
Bro, who cares about the love life of Destiny? I don't know. Why did you click on a stream that was about his love life? Very clearly in the title, it's about an affair he had with a popular alt-right commentator. I'm praying you're baiting, because if not, then you are functionally retarded.
Oh god. Oh, this is bad. This is bad for Lauren. This is very bad for Lauren. I would have never gone on another date if that's what you want.
Okay.
You've been super transparent about not wanting the same things I do in life. That's heartbreaking because obviously we have something incredibly special. I really appreciate your honesty though, because I'm not just making decisions for myself, I'm making them for Brock too. I'm like only a few weeks into regular normal people dating, so I don't think I could say my mind is set on anything. But I also don't want you to ever be dishonest about your intentions and limitations within relationships because you want to keep what we have. I'm not.
What is it to react to? What is it to react to? Are they just having like a fucking emotional conversation about how they're fucking up their whole thing? Look. So Destiny says, okay, wait, let me just organize my brain for this, lol. I'm sorry. I'm only asking you to be straightforward, but if it's too tough or something I understand, is your mind pretty set on everything in your mind? So this is them like breaking up, kind of. They're having like a breakup. And then Lauren's like telling him, I'm going off with this other guy. I'm going off with this other guy. I don't want to be polyamorous with you. I don't want to, you might not be monogamous with me. I can't commit to this. And then she says, you're basically asking if you can argue me out of this. I feel like I'm setting myself up for failure if I say yes. Like, obviously I chose you. I wanted to be with you. I would have never gone on another date if that's what you wanted. You've been super transparent about not wanting the same things I do in life. That's heartbreaking because obviously we have something incredibly special. Like, this is it's just fucking breakup talk, dude. Let's slow it down. I'll try and react as we go.
I would have never gone on another date if that's what you wanted. You've been super transparent about not wanting the same things I do in life. That's heartbreaking because obviously we have something incredibly special. I really appreciate your honesty though, because I'm not just making decisions for myself, I'm making them for Brock too. I'm like only a
well, I suppose that, like I said, I suppose it's interesting if you were under the impression that it wasn't that serious of a thing beforehand. But I feel like anyone that was remotely clued in could figure out that it was a very serious thing. They were like, you know, these two thought, oh my God, we're going to run off and be together forever. That's what they thought.
A few weeks into regular normal people dating, so I don't think I could say my mind is set on anything. But I also don't want you to ever be dishonest about your intentions and limitations within relationships because you want to keep what we have. I'm not going anywhere. You're always going to be a part of my life, I hope. Who leaked these? Not Lauren Southern. Good for Lauren. Super progressive to take part in an open relationship so publicly. Yeah. Indeed. Indeed. Lauren Southern didn't leak these. Destiny did. Not with the intention of them going public, but he shared them with somebody else. In fact, the source says the screenshots were taken on July 26, 2022, so anything redacted was done prior to that. The screenshots are from 2022, so he redacted prior to that. This is nuts. This is actually nuts. I'm not going anywhere. You're always going to be a part of my life, I hope. I just don't really know what things are going to look like going forward. Well, I'm trying my best to be respectful and hold to my values with people I date to try to give healthy relationships the best shot. Yeah, that's essentially what I'm asking. I'd move heaven and earth for you.
Oh, God.
And it's obvious we have some conflicts going forward, and it's hard to say without extensive convos how we'd resolve those. Destiny...
This bro was in deep. Bro was in so deep.
Would move heaven and earth for Lauren Southern. Person who wants to drown refugees. Right-wing grifter. A white nationalist. Etc., etc. So just by the by, whenever Destiny, or anyone like Destiny for that matter, says that they are having chicken and waffles with Nick Fuentes, cozying up with self-avowed rapists like Max, Mr. Girl, or chilling around with Lauren Southern, and they claim that they are doing so because they have an interest in leeching people from the right and creating a pipeline for people from the right to go to them. That's a lie. A, not how this works. B, he's doing it out of naked self-interest. There is something that those people have that he wants for himself. Which we know. You have to be a fucking fool to think otherwise. Like, if you thought that was the purpose towards any of this.
Deep. Lauren, you have the most beautiful mind I've ever seen. Destiny's mind. Gaga, mommy, gummy, wah. Dude. Oh my God. That's so fucked.
This? You're stupid. You're a child. Sorry. So Destiny was sexting Nick Fuentes too? That's next stream. Present Sunday, Destiny says he'd move heaven and earth for her, but won't go monogamous for her. Look, man. Some things in this world are just unchangeable, okay? Yeah, that's essentially what I'm asking. I move heaven and earth for you, and it's obvious we have some conflicts going forward, and it's hard to say without extensive convos how we resolve those. I think there's a space where we can have a healthy friendship if you want, but my eyes are obviously set on way more. I'm just finding out my time is way more limited than I initially thought. I understand all the complexities for you on this, though. 100%. I'm sorry, everything is so complicated. Edit. Oof. This sounds more blamey than I intended. We can chat about this in person, too. Sorry. Jargoon for the 10 US dollars. It's very sad she's hurting. He's also clearly hurting. When you don't get help for trauma, etc., you're vulnerable to rage, cynicism, and hopelessness, which could lead to blaming or hurting others. I don't think people who do this should be treated with pity or understanding. People like this are perfectly fine with inflicting pain on other people. They're not special. The reason why Destiny's doing this and lying to his audience directly, lying to everyone directly about his reasons for engaging with these people and offering them a massive platform, not just a platform where he debates them, but a platform where they're just allowed to make themselves look chill and hip to his audience. Chicken and Waffles wasn't a debate, Nick Fuentes. Lauren Southern gaming with him wasn't a debate. This is just them looking chill. People watch streamers for the vibe. He's giving them a direct income line. A direct path to growing their own influence. And his explanation is that he wants to hurt the right by doing so. He wants to bridge the gap, but he doesn't do that. No, he doesn't do that. He just allows them to look cool to a new audience. Their audience doesn't care. And he gets personal benefits. Financial benefits, political benefits, sexual benefits. That's what this is.
I mean, so this work, like, I do think it is kind of dishonest to frame it as though you're doing, like, some fucking public good by debating people on the internet or, like, fucking bringing Fuentes on your stream. It's like, I mean, I already know that it's all content. I already don't care, you know? I'm not particularly interested in that as a point. Like, yeah. Anyone that's, like, doing politics content online and claims they're making some fucking huge difference with it, that when they own someone in a debate that's making a fucking real difference, they're doing something in the world. Yes, that's cope. That's bullshit. Yes, obviously. It's content. But I'm just not invested in that, you know? Loads of fucking big content creators act like they're changing the fucking world.
Are there any other logs?
Yeah, Felching. Felching's funny. Felching's really funny.
This is tame as fuck. I'm interested in the political logs. If you want Destiny talking about how he's scared about using a butt plug on stream because he'll swallow it, I left those ones out. Just so you know. There are approximately, I'm given to understand, about 500 logs. I'm showing you about
Felching's fun?
15.
Oh, nah.
I'm actually being pretty choosy here. I don't care about Destiny's sexuality. It's not my business. This is my business. This is everyone's business. This is him conning you. That's why that matters. This is Lauren Southern conning you. That's why that matters. If you want to see coverage of this, I would be very surprised if Kuihman does not cover these later. That's more his style.
Yeah, I'm not going to go over everything.
If he's live when I'm done, I'll read into it.
I don't wait saying that I was going to cover everything. I'm not covering everything. I ain't that type of guy. I ain't that guy. That ain't me. That ain't me. Okay?
By the way, Kuihman, get the fuck out of bed.
I was out of bed
at
this point, actually, dickhead. I was out of bed, retard.
All right. Oh man, Sweatstiny. I appreciate your honesty, but you're really complicating things mentally for me, setting my heart for a spin too. I'm looking forward to talking, though. I don't think we can do or say anything useful over text. What do you think? I guess I just figured I was finally coming to terms with the reality of us.
No, it's not over for Destiny. No, it's not over for Destiny. This is nothing new.
No, we can't, or I'm worried things are going to be misinterpreted. It's so easy to navigate sexual boundaries. You generally just pause and wait and see how things go. It's so easy to navigate sexual...
Wait, apparently there's a Twitter space right now. Alex Gegmo and Aiden and shit are talking to a Morale's victim. Oh my god.
Boundaries. Uh-oh. Looks like it wasn't just an emotional affair, was it? But emotional ones are so much more complicated for me because it seems like I'm supposed to be pushing a lot more on these.
Dude, we've got just dramas. Seeds of drama are just sprouting right now, blooming. Okay, Lauren Southern stuff planted years ago. Now we're reaping. Okay, and then we've got the Morale stuff. We planted that like a couple months ago, and now we're reaping. And now there's the Kumo stuff as well. The Kumo group chat leaks have just happened too. So we're gonna be able to go over those. And that's another months long drama. So good, dude. It's just, right now, just so much content. This is epic.
But I don't know how to advocate for myself without putting you in an uncomfortable spot. I'll explain this for you, Stephen. Your job is to put her in an uncomfortable spot. That's your job. Lauren Southern has just outed herself as a grifter and a hypocrite.
We are raping. We are raping.
Very, very influential right-wing white nationalist pundit in your hands. And you are keeping her safe because it's embarrassing to you and because you want sexual access. That's why. These are 30-year-olds with children. Yeah. Why does he talk like a stereotypical yoga instructor? Because Destiny's a nice guy. That's why. Because he's had success talking to women this way. That is why. That's why. That doesn't sound like Destiny at all. No, it doesn't, does it? Which means if he's talking like this, it's deliberate. Like, I don't want you to think I'm going to turn into a creepy stalker.
I will say, this is unfortunate, and also I kind of looks back a little rough on Destiny, I'd say. So he says here, it's so easy to navigate sexual boundaries. You generally just pause and wait and see how things go, but emotional ones are much more complicated for me because it seems like I'm supposed to be pushing a lot more on these. But I don't know how to advocate for myself without putting you in an uncomfortable spot. Like, I don't want you to think I'm going to turn into a creepy stalker or to add to the part of shit talking you get on the internet or something. I mean, you kind of did inadvertently by leaking these to that fucking anime profile picture that you were DMing, right? This is now out there.
Just add to the pile of shit talking you get on the internet or something. Or to the pile of shit talking, I see. Of shit talking you get on the internet or something. I'd never do either of those things to you. Absolutely am insanely in love with you. And I'd do anything. Oh my god. I absolutely am insanely in love with you and I'd do anything to explore that with you. Interesting language. But if it's something you've moved on from and your situation in life now is with someone who can fill more boxes in terms of your goals, then I feel selfish dragging you back into this. Sorry, fuck, I'm sending text blocks. I'm not paragraphing well. This is wretched. This is wretched. I'm wondering if I've expressed different messages now to you.
I really don't. I really doubt this is fake, okay? I really doubt that this is fake.
Else might sound like me letting you down or pointing
it
to this
could
being
be.
impossible.
I can't 100% verify it. It's always a possibility. I don't know, you know, everything about these screenshots. I seriously, majorly doubt that these are fake. And the whole Lauren Southern affair has been corroborated by Melina and Brittany Simon. So it's just, I think you're coping if you pretend these are fake.
But I really did mean what I said in that. I just didn't want you to feel like you were hopping from one relationship right into another without a breather in between. I didn't think something so serious would happen in just a couple weeks, though. Lol, fuck me, eh? But if you are finding stuff more compatible with future goals, especially like offline normal life and everything, that's really good for you, too. I could definitely try being monogamous, but there's no shot I could ever give up my online career stuff. I think that would be a hard stop for me, and if you want to move away from that stuff, I know it's complicated. Sorry, I'm super rambly, lol, listen, even if we just hang out and chill and have fun, it'll be okay. This has all been awesome and wonderful and will continue to be so. No matter what, don't feel pressured one way or another. Or maybe actually do feel pressured, just a healthy amount, though. Bro's cheating in an open relationship, who is supposed to care? I'll show you, actually. It's not that simple. Just so you know, I don't give a shit about Destiny cheating, but since you bring it up.
Okay, so you go over the Melina clip here. We've seen this, we've played this already.
Yeah, got weird.
Just a healthy amount of pressure. I won't lie, I did kind of see this, I did kind of see this as you letting me go. I almost let you hope you'd find someone because you do love me, but know that our lives are incompatible, but don't want me to be lonely or something. I think my mind just, does this continue it? I think this continues it. Perfect, there we go, okay, great. I think my mind just operates very different from yours.
So this whole thing, this is basically it. It's just them debating like the specifics of their relationship, basically. It's like super boring, and you could probably figure it. If you imagine in your mind, okay, imagine in your mind, Lauren Southern and Destiny fell in love and have to grapple with the fact that their lives are obviously incompatible and they're breaking up, okay? Imagine how that conversation goes in your mind, and that is exactly how it went in real life, okay? Anyone can figure out what's being said in this conversation. Destiny's like, I can't do monogamy, and I really like having a crazy life where I get to be insane on the internet. And Lauren's like, oh, I want to be trad. I want to have a husband and settle down, and I need someone to be a stepdad to my kid and all this shit. I need to make sure that everything's got to be secure. Throw in :3 a few times. Lauren Southern says :3, okay? She uses the :3 emoji. That might be a shocking revelation to some people, that Lauren Southern uses :3. But that's it. There's not really much else to it.
I'm in love with finding out how you do all your mental equations and solve life. Right-wing grifters are mental children. They are children.
I'll just make you feel as a Jewish man.
Because they're childish.
Okay, dude.
They're evil because they're childish, and they're stupid because they're evil. It's okay to feel bad for her. She is truly pathetic. Don't you all wish you were as smart as Destiny? By the way, if you didn't catch that, his ex-wife Melina just said that he was leaking DMs from her to friends, who then leaked them. Destiny also was leaking DMs from Lauren Southern to other women he was sexually involved in. That's why I have this. Because one of them decided they don't like Steven so much. Apparently. Sunday, you're definitely going on the blacklist after this? Good. Good. I recently heard I was off the blacklist. I must have been slipping. Aaron? God, no, it's not from Aaron. Aaron didn't know
Sunday
about
been
this.
caught lacking.
Aaron has standards. You got off it? Yeah, timed out in September or something, apparently. Steven, I want an asterisk next to my name next time, okay? Never take me off. Never. Forever. I need my name in bold, okay? I'm not going to be outdone by a worthless little troglodyte like Bad Empanada. Put me on the platinum blacklist, okay? Oh, Steven, I'm in love with finding out how you do all your mental equations and solve life. It's beautiful to watch you think and unpack philosophical or emotional problems. It's just hard for me to relate with the way you think, even though I love it. When I want something or someone, I dedicate myself to that, and I give all of myself. I don't play games or complicate things. I like to close doors before opening new ones. I know you care about me, and I think
I can kind of almost understand confiding in some internet whore about your affair, but sending her every single log. Yeah, just the OPSEC decisions here are questionable at best.
I know that you'd never hurt me or stalk me or any of that. Obviously, I've had flickers of concern like that before. A part of your brain, Lauren, one might...
Like, you guys couldn't even call for this conversation, really? Like, how far apart are these messages? It's like a minute apart.
No, that you'd never hurt me or stalk me or any of that. Obviously, I've had flickers of concern like that before. A part of your brain, Lauren, one might consider you to have been wise to heed. But I think I know you well enough and know our relationship well enough to know we both care deeply for each other and want the best for one another. Which is why I'm cracking open a cold one and reading these messages in front of you, dear children. Because Destiny just cares so much. That was their crime. They loved too much. They both sound sincere and manipulative at the same time. It's phenomenal. Yeah, kind of actually, don't they? Probably yes, they are. I feel guilty even having these conversations with you because I feel I'm keeping a part of myself from this current guy that is being so incredibly good to me. I do feel sorry for that person. But also not because they're dating Lauren Southern. I feel guilty about loving you as I should. I've been trying to mentally close that book and bring in boundaries. Figure out how to navigate viewing you as my soulmate, but knowing we're incompatible. You're like this. What background music would go with this? We'll figure that out in post-production. These are two rich sociopathic robots exchanging code. That's one way to look at it. Oh man. Hassan's gonna have a field day with this, isn't he? Oh god, this is gonna be legendary. This is going to be sublime. If you genuinely feel you would move heaven and earth, I guess I just worry you don't actually know what you want in life yet. Perhaps being with me and talking to me has made you reconsider what you want in life. She can change him, which is understandable. I just don't want to be your experiment to see if monogamy and family life is really what you want.
Thanks for clarifying that, Sid. Okay, I didn't realize, Sid, that you were insulting me with that one. That wasn't obvious coming from you. Why would Kuihman be on the blacklist? He hasn't said anything to warrant it. You know, I sit here, I make all the cum-eating jokes. I like, what more do you want? What more do you want? You want me to say... God, Desi's so pathetic for being in a fucking relationship with this woman and getting too invested and having a breakup. I'd say it's crazy that he's entertaining the idea of wearing a butt plug during stream. The idea that he is concerned with the fact that he might put a butt plug up his ass and lose it during stream is fucking crazy. That's wild. Why you think? Why is this is fucking nuts? There you go. You happy?
I don't think you would treat me as an experiment. He would. Maliciously, he would. I think you'd do it with love and with genuine intentions of wanting to be with me, but I would see, but I would still see it as an experiment. But it would still be an experiment, I think is what it says. It would still be you compromising what you know about yourself to try to make us work. And I don't know how wise that is.
Trump winning stole this guy's retard emerald. Okay.
Well, it made me sad. I understand your mental capacity to love two people. Melina and I at the same time. Aw. Except here's the problem. He doesn't love either of them, does he? Because he betrayed Melina in all of this. Lied about her publicly, threatened her publicly after she divorced him for cheating. Because you can cheat in an open relationship. So you break the rules. It's like in a board game. When you break the rules, you're cheating. And he clearly doesn't love Lauren Southern. Because if he loved Lauren Southern, I wouldn't have this. I would never see this in a million years. In fact, not even Destiny would have this. I've had private messages with people, romantic in nature. Stuff didn't work out. Stuff got complicated. You think I shared those with anybody? Do you think I kept them? No, I destroyed them.
Okay, I don't know you have to destroy them. But yeah, obviously, Destiny, but you know, I feel like he is kind of breaking, like, I don't know who this person is that he was sending this stuff to. I feel like he's kind of breaking Lauren's trust by sharing all this shit, though. Although it's one thing to tell, like, you know, a couple friends, but when you're sending it to like fucking retard side piece on the internet. It's like, dude, this person probably does not want you sharing it with someone like this. I felt that's a given. Hey, Lauren, can I send all of our logs of our very in-depth emotional breakup to someone with an anime profile picture that I met on Discord? Like, how does that conversation go?
Why wouldn't I? If you care about somebody, you protect their dignity. You protect their careers and their reputations. You and Chud Logic, you know too much. Be quiet. That was just about Chud Logic's editor, okay? That's all that was about. Anyone who says otherwise is a filthy liar, and I'll sue you. I want it known he never penetrated my shyness, okay? All right.
Okay.
Well, it made me sad. I understand your mental capacity to love two people, Melina and I, at the same time. My brain doesn't work like that. I can't give all my love to this new person while I still love you, Steven. I don't really know what to do. When I pray about you, aww. When I think about you, my mind tells me to be with you, but I try to temper myself with some wisdom. And now that I put myself in a dating position with a good man, I feel incredibly immoral telling you all this.
Nah, Deep, he was confiding. He was confiding. He was like being, oh, my life sucked. The worst day ever. It was like that sort of thing.
I felt incredibly... Not lying to millions of people, though. She's fine with that. She's okay with that. She's perfectly fine with that. She's perfectly fine with lying to millions of people, persecuting millions of people. That's cool. But it's immoral for her to have romantic feelings.
Lauren didn't leak this. This was some girl that it's leaked through some Discord schizos, basically. The Destiny sent it to some girl with an anime profile picture, and she has either leaked it to someone or I don't know.
Thanks for internet streamer. It's embarrassing, to be sure. Lol, Tiny's suddenly also getting interested in Christianity because of this. That was hilarious. Did he actually? I must have missed that episode. That is very funny. That is very funny. Lying good, love bad. How true. By the by, Crucible clips. So I know we got some conservatives watching. This is all of your figureheads. Just so you know. It's all of them. It's all of them. None of them are real. People like Lauren and Marjorie Taylor Greene, they're just the weak links. But they're all the same. Just so you know. They're all like this. None of them believe it. Hate to break it to you. I wish it weren't so. I wish there were a plethora of strange and exotic ideologues that actually spend time thinking hard about what they believe and care about, so that we could have a wonderful diversity of opinions and have the actual really cool idea of a marketplace of rich and abundant ideas. Alas, it is a dream. It is a dream. Perhaps we will be together at some point. I just know right now we're hurting other people, and that's not okay. Thank them for the $2. Why do the personal lives of these people matter? Because these people are very influential political pundits who are preaching the opposite of what they are exposing in these DMs. Destiny is covering over the indiscretions of Lauren Southern, a white nationalist, while he's claiming to be a progressive propagandist and political activist. Lauren Southern, throughout all this period, is claiming to still be married, to be monogamous, etc., etc. To be an advocate for a trad wife lifestyle and a model of that, for money and prestige, as a disavower of things like rape culture. Meanwhile, in private, she has directly experienced being cast aside because she experienced a sexual assault event, which is not funny. It's ironic. It's ironic that she became a victim of the things she cynically tried to obscure. But it's not funny. Like, on a certain level, I do feel bad for
I don't even know if there's anything else here, really, is there? Is this like... I feel like this is like it. How long Sunday stay on this for?
There's another possibility here. Something worth considering. Destiny, in these DMs, is in too deep. It's a possibility. Not a given, but a possibility. Destiny is in too deep. He knows he's fucked up, which is why he's redacted messages. And he is trying to very carefully, very cautiously back out.
Stylo says, I already gave you permission to move on. Stylo, we will move on when I'm good and ready to move on. Just for that, we're going to come through and make sure there's nothing else here that something's going over. I thought, okay, I thought we have seen. We've seen like all this. We get the message. Listen, we get it, okay? Leaking bad, everyone. Leaking bad. You shouldn't leak people's shit. But when it does get leaked, I will sit here and have a little chuckle. I will sit here and have a little chuckle. But yeah, I just don't understand some of the decision-making here. Why is Destiny sending this stuff so freely to people? Maybe he had a closer relationship with this person than it seems, but I don't know.